Hey folks, it's Russ. Today is Wednesday, April 16th, 2025. I hope you're doing well. If you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck, I'm going to give you some simple steps you can take to where you can get out of the rat race over time, okay? So before I get started, I just want to reintroduce myself if you've never seen any of my videos. Again, I'm Russ. I've been involved in the work from home space for the last 18 plus years. I've been fortunate enough to be working full-time for myself since 2018, and I am truly passionate about helping people generate mailbox money through social media and direct mail marketing. So a lot of people always come to me and they tell me that they're tired of living paycheck to paycheck, and I understand that. I used to be in the same boat. When I graduated college, I got an office job at the local housing authority, and it was exciting at first, but after a short time, it became very, it was just depressing to me, to be honest with you. I did not like it one bit. The people that I worked with were fine, but the job itself, just being, shoved up in an office all day, it just wasn't my cup of tea. So that's when I really started to put my foot down in the work from home space and start really taking serious action to where I was able to afford to now live the way that I want to live, and have time freedom and to be able to do what I want, when I want, for as long as I want, and not worry about cash flow. And that is true freedom. When you're trading your time for a paycheck, there's no freedom in that at all. You're told when you have to be at your job. A lot of jobs you're told what you can wear. It's just, there's no freedom in it at all. And in my experience, job is just an acronym for just over broke. So when you can escape the 9-to-5 and start your own business and work for yourself and be able to do whatever you want, whenever you want, and not worry about cash flow, that is true freedom. Okay, that is what everybody should be striving for. And in order to get there, you have to change your mindset to a creator investor mindset as opposed to a worker mentality. Okay, there's nothing wrong with jobs. I'm not bashing on them. I've had tons of jobs. I worked for other people longer than I've been working for myself. But now that I work for myself, life is so much better, and I understand that some people need structure and they love it's really a false sense of security having a job, because you can be replaced anytime, especially nowadays with AI and everything that's coming about. There's really no 100% security in having a job. And with most jobs, you have a salary cap, right? There's only so much money that you can make over however long that it is that you're at your job. With network marketing, there's no salary cap. I know people that make $40,000 a week. I know people that make several $100,000 a month. And I know people that make many millions of dollars a year in this industry. I don't know of any other industry that you don't need a college education. It doesn't matter what background you're from. It doesn't matter what color you are. It doesn't matter what age you are. It doesn't matter what sex you are. It doesn't matter what religion you believe in. That you can go and write your own paychecks. I don't know of any other, So what you want to do is you want to have systems in place, all right? You want to start a side hustle that you can do in your free time, whether that be on the weekends or an hour every day after work or an hour in the morning when you wake up. Whatever you want to do, you want to focus an hour of your time each day on creating this side hustle and building up this side hustle to where over a short, I say a short amount of time, 3 to 5 years for somebody who's just starting out to build a solid residual income from home. I think that's a fair amount of time, 3 to 5 years. And a lot of people do it quicker. A lot of people have more than 1 hour extra a day, and they choose to do things that are not income producing activities, like watching Netflix or, doing other dumb stuff. I shouldn't say dumb stuff. I watch Netflix myself, but I'm saying, you got to get rid of the alcohol and the drugs and focus on what you really want and get rid of the excuses and just show up every day and take massive action and stay consistent. And when you start your own side hustle, whatever that may be, you want to have systems in place that do the work, that do 95% of the work for you. And that is what I've done. All right. So if you go over to joinruss.com, right, joinruss.com, you'll see my Linktree page that has all of my different opportunities and the services that I offer. And you'll see that when you click on those, they all have their own system in place. So that my only job is to get people over to the systems, and then the systems take over and do all the selling and telling for me. And these systems will follow up with all the people who put in, request more information. They'll follow up via email, text message, phone calls, depending on the program. And that's my only job, is to get people over to my systems. The systems do the selling and telling for me. And then when people have questions, they can reach out to me and I'll answer their questions. Right? And that leaves me with the rest of the day to do whatever I want to do. Like, it's 11:22 right now. I'm over here at the soap shop. I'm going to pack up a few orders, take them down to the post office, and then I think Tina and I are going to take her mother out for dinner tonight. So we'll probably get done here at the soap shop in an hour or two, head down, maybe drive through the national park, pick up her mother, and then take her out for dinner. I don't have to worry about, requesting time off to do this from my boss. There is no boss, right? I'm free to do whatever I want to do. So I make these videos to let everyone know that you don't have to be anyone special to make money online. I am nobody special. I am just somebody who shows up every day, takes massive action, and I stay consistent. And if you do that, you can have similar results. You might even have better results. I can't guarantee anything. I cannot guarantee that you're going to make any money if you join me in any of my programs, because it's based on your work ethic, and I don't know your work ethic. But I can tell you that the people who join me, who take action and show up every day and throw the excuses out the window, they get results. They get results. Consistency is the only thing that keeps people from making money and people that don't make money. That's the only thing that separates the two, is consistency. Most people join an opportunity, they don't get the results they're looking for because they're looking for instant gratification, which doesn't exist in network marketing. So they'll mail out 100 postcards. They don't get $1,000 in their first month, and then they get upset and they quit. Right? It doesn't work that way. Even if I don't make an X amount of dollars that I'm projecting to make in a certain month, I don't quit. I've had many months where I thought, I'm going to make, it looks like I'll make this amount of money, and at the end of the month, I'm not even close to what I projected. But I don't quit. I still stay with it. I'm still here every day showing up, making videos for everybody, showing you what's possible if you put in the work. You're not going to join any company or any side hustle and be able to quit your job next week. But now's a good time to start it so that in, 6 months down the road, 12 months down the road, a year down the road, maybe longer, you can quit your job and work for yourself. It's very possible to do, especially nowadays with all the AI and everything that's coming out. Everybody I know has a cell phone. All right, even the people who they're poor have cell phones. All you need today in today's world to run a business and operate a side hustle is a cell phone. So there's no excuses for people to be walking around being broke. There's none. So if you want more information about what I do, click on the link below this video, joinruss.com. Check it out. Reach out to me with any questions. I'm here to help you out, and it's my true passion to help people have success, because I know what it's like to not be where you want to be. I did it for a long time, and it feels really good to be able to, when Sunday night comes around, knowing that on Monday I don't have to go into any office. I go into my own office, and that's awesome because I'm doing what I love to do, and you should be doing what you love to do, because life's too short to be doing crappy things that you don't want to be doing. Find a passion and just do whatever you can to be doing that every day. And having a side hustle that, once you get it set up and running, can take you, an hour or two a day to run and operate, and eventually down the road have the potential to earn a full-time income. It doesn't get any better than that, in my opinion. So take one step today to better your life. Let me know in the comments what you're doing. And if you find value in my videos, please consider giving me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click that notification bell so you're notified each and every time I upload a new video. And with that being said, I hope you have a great rest of your day wherever you are. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. And until then, stay well, be safe, and peace be with you. Thanks for watching.